Wow, this is day 89, 11 days to go, and I will be at the other end of 100 days of meditating for 1 hour and rolling a video. I'm going to go back and watch every single video before the 100th day so that I can have a full appreciation myself for the changes that I've been going through. I wanted to share something with you that came up today in my meditation. So I was on the phone yesterday with this wonderful woman that I met at the meditation retreat, Jen Carlson, very talented digital marketer and advertiser. And we are bartering off some services with each other. And I wanted her to take a look at everything I have, because I have too much, I think. I have 2 websites, 3 Facebook pages, 2 Twitter accounts, and I look at some other people, as I've mentioned in some other videos, and I'm feeling like, I want to have one thing. And so I've asked her to help me, and I asked her to look at everything that I have and to give me some thoughts about it. So we were talking yesterday, and she said, well, I'm going to send you some questions that I send all my clients, because, it's important to know what your message is. And boy, did that just, ring true for me, that what is my message? Like, what is my message? So I really thanked her for that, because I said, wow, maybe this is something I have to understand. She goes, yeah, because, this is about you being the brand. So it's taken me all these years to really feel comfortable with that. I'm more comfortable with that today than I was 4 or 5 years ago, because I've never really been that kind of person where, I was the focus. It was usually, just the show or whatever I was doing versus me. But I've come to understand that, this is something to embrace and consider, especially if I want to have an impact and be an influence to a large group of people. This is just a template that works. So afterwards, I started thinking about this, and I went into meditation again last night, and I fell asleep as a result of it, which was great. But I went in asking, okay, what is the message? What is my message? What is the message through me that gets expressed through my radio work, through my public speaking, through my one-on-one, through my classes and workshops? What is my message? So today, this morning, I have my meditation and I do my prayer call with my beloved colleague. And as we were in the midst of our heightened awareness, I heard, "You are the message." And I was like, wow, this is what happens. This is a healing of separation. This is what it's like, this subtle healing of separation. So what does that mean? Yesterday, I was believing, thinking, seeing it from the perspective that there's a message outside of me. What is my message? As if I don't know what it is. Something that's at a distance from me. Something that is outside of me. What is my message? And being open to having that be communicated to me. Today, I realized I am the message. I am the thing itself. Sure, there will be words that come with this, but do you know what I'm saying? This is the subtle healing that is available to us that is powerful, because we think that everything is outside of ourselves. And even me, someone who comes from a belief that I know that things are within, right? I can still have these subtle moments in which there is an aspect of my thinking and my belief system that has the thing outside of myself. So this is a really powerful revelation to me. And it made me feel really excited. As soon as I heard that while my friend was praying and doing his thing, my whole body lit up. And I know that that's a sign that, yeah, this is my truth. I am the message. And it gets communicated via my radio work, via my speaking, via my workshops, via my courses, via my coaching and counseling. I am the message. And so what is the I am of my message? And this is something I'm sitting with, because I really feel pulled and drawn to this thing, this integration of who I am. I really feel drawn towards one thing, that when you search Camille Conte, like, instead of having 7 different things that come up, or just my radio show that comes up, there's a fuller expression, right? Because all of these videos I've been doing, you know, I'm doing it on the This Awakening Spirit page. Every once in a while I put it on my home page, but it hasn't been done with any consistency, mostly because my ego was, quote unquote, afraid to show this to the people who I believe see me as a certain way, and I didn't want them to see me in this way. Just really amazing stuff. But something has changed so profoundly and so deeply inside of me. Identities have fallen away so profoundly and so completely as I have become more aligned with my true identity, my divine self, even though these last several weeks I have been in the human experience big time. And so I was talking about that this morning with my friend, that, you know, this is an opportunity to be aware to the process of the human giving way to the divine. You know, enlightenment for me has never been about the absence of these difficult times or these challenging relationships. Enlightenment is being in the presence of these situations with a heightened awareness and a deeper self-love for the me that is still dealing with that. And being able to love myself and hold a space for myself, and to allow that feeling state to come through, to be felt, and to ultimately dissolve by the presence that I am. The I am that I am. So I am so grateful. As I said, I have never read the Bible, but I have some awareness of some of the quotes from the Bible through the metaphysical lens. And one of the things that really struck me today is the promise is one of renewal. And this is something that really is a powerful, powerful promise today. It's not just a promise. It's a probability and possibility and a real thing. That no matter what has happened, to me as a person, no matter what I've done, no matter what I've said, no matter what the conditions are around me, no matter the conditions of my relationships to myself and to others, no matter what, no matter how cemented it appears, no matter how long it's been going on for, there's always an opportunity for renewal, for something to be renewed, for something to be reset, because we're dealing with a power and a presence that is greater than anything that I have been dealing with or am in the midst of, including this identity piece. So I appreciate every aspect of the human journey. I appreciate and have deep and profound respect for the complete and total breakdown that I had, and the emotional mess that I spilled all over the place. Because I am on the other side of that now, with a greater awareness and a renewed hope to not give up on this idea of love heals all, to not give up on the promise of renewal. So I'm just really grateful, and I want to encourage you, stick with it. Whatever it is you're going through, and whatever it is that's going through you, stay with it, love it, hold it, examine it, reach out and get some help to support yourself as you move with it, because something is happening, something is becoming unhinged, something is being brought to the light for healing, so that a greater expression of who you are can be revealed to you, so that you have the choice to go with it or not. And there certainly comes these moments when the updraft is so profound, and you have yielded to it so profoundly and so completely that it takes you up without even any effort on your part. And suddenly the things that you've been holding on to for dear life, your hands suddenly open up because this thing is pulling you, and these other things just fall away. And yes, there can be grief and loss as a result of it, but what it's calling you towards, and what it's bringing you to, and what it's revealing through you, and what is emerging, what is seeking to emerge, is so much bigger, so much real, so much more profound. So I am grateful for this journey, and I thank you, Kyle Cease, for challenging me to do this. I never would have thought when I started this would be where I would be, day 89. How would I ever know? But the fact that I said yes and I've continued to do it, no matter how much I've hated it along the way, no matter how long I've put it off to the nighttime to post a video or whatnot, the fact that I'm here today and sharing this with you is really deep and profound. So I hope there's something in here that resonates with you, that can help you. Any comments you want to share, I'd always love to hear about what's happening for you as well. But today, I renew myself. Today, I unhook myself from what's happened. I don't have to continue to feel badly about the way I behaved. It happened. It was. I'm not doing anybody any good remaining in that remorseful, low vibration state. I have a new awareness of what's happened and I'm choosing to go to a different place. I'm choosing to rise up out of it. This is allowable. It's okay to do it. It's okay to completely fuck up and then have an awareness of what happened, communicate that to yourself and anybody else that's involved, and then rise out of it. That's the journey. That's the journey. And the ego mind is the only thing that would want to keep us prisoners to what was. It's the heart and the soul and the spirit that is always calling us towards what is. Solar energy. S-O-U-L-A-R. Solar energy. The source within, through, around, and as. You, me. One thing happening. One thing happening. This is day 89.